So whether you're taking the dog through a hike in the woods or you're adventuring to a new city, there's times when your full-size backpack is just overkill. It's a little bit too bulky and it keeps you from maneuvering around, especially if you're going to be taking public transportation. If you're on the subway, the bus, an airplane, it's a little bit too big and too bulky, and there's times when you need something like this. This is the City Sling by the Man Bag Company, and my friend Dan sent this out to me to try. I've had it now for about 6 to 8 weeks, and I've got to be honest with you, I'm shocked with how much I like this thing and how much I actually use it. Let's check out some of the features of it, and I'll tell you exactly why I like this bag and why it may actually work in your lifestyle as well. So let's check it out. Alright, so let's start with the exterior of the bag. What I like about it is super clean and minimalistic look. All black, front and back, just really clean. But the other piece is this material. It is super tough and durable. Whenever I'm doing some kind of product review for you guys, I really like to put it through its paces. I'm not gentle on this stuff because I want to give you a full rundown of the pros and cons with whatever we happen to be looking at. But this stuff, I have not been kind to this, and it doesn't have a single mark on it. What I'll also tell you is that it is weather resistant. Now the website says that it's weather resistant. I will tell you that it's darn near waterproof. I got caught in a horrible storm in Memphis. There was actually tornadoes and all that, but I got stuck in the rainy part of it and just intense downpours, and I'll tell you that everything that I had inside was bone dry when I got back to my hotel room. So take that for what it's worth, but super weather resistant is what I'll tell you. The other piece on this, another reflection of the quality, is the YKK zippers. If you know anything at all about bags, you always want to look for a high quality zip, and these are YKK zippers are the industry standard for what you want to find in a quality bag. So you've got your front pocket here, your main pouch here, and then on the back, this is a really handy one. Provides a little bit of extra security, I feel. What I do is I actually keep my cell phone in this back pocket and maybe some extra cash. The reason I do that, think about it, this is the piece that's either up against your back or up against your chest, so it would make it very difficult for, you know, a pickpocketer to be able to get anything out of there. So really handy little feature. You've also got metal zipper pulls, and on the zipper pull is their little Man Bag Company logo, and just a really cool little logo that I get a kick out of, and it's also here on a rubberized patch sewn onto the front. Super nice. Everything about the exterior of this bag is high quality. But what I really get a kick out of, and I can't quite figure out how this little guy works, is this quick release closure here. Super strong. You are not going to pull this thing apart until you want to. Then you pull this little tab here, and check that out. Just as easy as could be, it comes right apart, and it's magnetic. So for me, it almost works like a fidget toy, because I play with this thing all the time. And honestly, I'm just trying to figure out how in the world does somebody invent this, because I cannot figure it out. But super cool. You've got it slung over your shoulder. You want to take it off quickly to get at something, or you're sitting down on that bus and you just want to take it off. Boom, there it is. Super quick, super easy, and you heard how it just clicked right in place. And it's not coming apart. So really cool feature. Another piece that I really enjoy about this bag. Now let's take a look at the inside, and what you're gonna see in here is gonna blow your mind. It's simple, but enough people don't think about it that and let's just get to it. Let me show you. So here it is. Check this out. Boom! Contrasting color. I mean, why don't other people do this? I've got so many bags that are black inside and out, and if I were to take something like this GoPro battery brick and throw it in there, if this was a black bag, that would sure be hard to see. Or if you had something much smaller, can you imagine that? I mean, it would be, if you're trying to get it in a hurry, you're just feeling around trying to find it, but now I can see it, obviously. So look at that. Just a bright orange contrast, and it's beautiful. You've got their City Sling logo here, the Man Bag Company. You've got a key lanyard. A lot of times, I just hate carrying keys in general, so I love getting them out of my pocket. So I'll just clip it in here. I know where they're at. I drop them in the bag. Boom, we're done. So that is a really cool feature in there as well. And you've got two mid-sized pockets right here in the front. So anything that you want to get really quickly, whether it's like your keys, maybe some chapstick, some small things, some change, whatever, that's typically what I'll keep in the front. Some Visine. Again, with those zips. Look at the size of this main pouch. It is absolutely cavernous. Again, you've got the bright orange contrasting color, but you've also got some black webbing in here that give you some pockets for organization. So you've got two really large pockets on the back side. You've got two medium-sized pockets on the front, but you've also got these elastic corner pockets. What those are perfect for, I love to carry my GoPro basically anywhere I go. You can get some just great shots with GoPros, so I like to just keep that tucked away in that corner pocket, and I'll also bring like a mount. So this happens to be my mouthpiece mount, which if you don't have one, you could get some really good shots with. I put that in the opposite corner, and they just live there. They live in this bag because now I know that I have them if I want to get a quick, creative, shot of some sort. So I've got those. The other piece, check this out. We didn't talk about it yet, but it's got a zipper along the back to really keep things. And in here, I like to keep some extra charging cables, give you an idea of the size. This is an iPad mini. Perfectly fits in there. And I can also fit, a book for some light reading. And then you zip it back up, and it keeps it all nice, tight, and secure in there. Other things that I'll keep, now this is just the tripod. I'm shooting on the camera right now, but this is, I always keep my Sony ZV-1 camera and the tripod in here. And of course you can never have enough batteries. And I'm just throwing this stuff in for right now. AirPods, charging bricks. But think about, look how big this is. I mean, you could fit so much stuff. You could put a pair of shorts and a shirt in there for a quick change out if you wanted to as well. And then, of course, we talked about this back zip already, but same contrasting orange. One of the things that I did not mention yet, this front area here, it's padded. So it gives you a little bit more protection about anything that you have in here. And also, the padding carries on in here. So along the back side, you've got additional padding to, again, protect whatever you have in your bag. So really, overall, with a pouch as small as this, think about how much stuff I just put in there, and I've got plenty of room left over. So this really makes it an ideal situation to carry out, for the day. And you could just leave your big bag at home. Really a great bag. I'm going to leave links in the description below, but check out the Man Bag Company. They've got a lot of options. They have the smaller slings. They have larger slings. This is what I consider, I've been calling this the Goldilocks bag. It's the Goldilocks sling. It's not too small. I see some of the slings out now that are really tiny, and I feel like you might be able to put some sunglasses and whatnot in there, but you can't put what I need in there. Then you have other ones that are on the other side of the spectrum, and they're essentially the size of a messenger bag, and I didn't need anything like that either. That's why I call this the Goldilocks bag. It's not too big, it's not too small, it's just right. And top quality, this thing. I can't say enough about it. So definitely I'm going to leave a link in the description below. Do yourself a favor and check them out. So as I always say, thank you so much for checking out the channel. It means the world to me. If you haven't done so, if you've gotten anything from this video, please give it a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button. It would mean the world. Again, guys, be safe, have fun. Oh, and one last thing. If you're somebody that's into cars, everyday carry, or food, please do yourself a favor, check out my blog, gearsgunsandgrub.com. A lot of the same stories, but they go more in depth. Some great recipes and things that might be right up your alley, so check that out as well. I appreciate you guys. Stay safe, get out there, do some adventuring.